Hi, and welcome to Aaron Plays Wordle, playing the weekly Wordles from June 20th to June 26th, 2022. This week we'll be playing Crate as our starting word. Crate is the third of WordleBot's highest rated starting plays. And then we'll compare results. About a point with a follow-up. All right, that's pretty good. It can't be inept because we've used the E. So where can a P be here if it is not first? We've got the U left for a vowel. Oh, I think it should be input. All right, pretty good. Skill, pretty good. Luck, okay. My guess, cut it to 90. Its favorite word, crane, cut it to 55 solutions. Point actually narrowed it down to just one solution, whereas its guess, hoist, which I considered, would have narrowed it down to 5. And with its starting word of crane, it also took 3 turns. It's June 21st, the first day of summer. Huzzah! So let's move the A and T to new positions and use some other high probability letters like S and N and L. Probably can't use all of those. I mean, I could play slant, but I'd like to move the A to a new position. Talon. A loft. How about a loft? Now it should be gloat or bloat, I guess. So I got top marks in skill, a little bit unlucky, about average in steps. Crate cut it down to 57 words, narrowed it down to Talon, so that's exactly what it would have done, narrowed it down to 5, narrowed it down to 2, hit it, and it allegedly took 3 guesses. June 22nd. Play a line. All right. Maybe a little lucky that we hit the right position for the A. Could end in LY. Could be awful. I don't totally love awful as a pick because W, U, and F are kind of lower probability choices as far as elimination goes. On the other hand, with the E and the I eliminated, there's not that many other things it could be. Could have a second A and end in AL maybe? Ah, I'm changing my mind. Awful seems like a decent play. Alright. Skill 93, luck 54, steps 3. Crate narrowed it down to 126, which is below average. A line cut down the number of choices to 4. I was having trouble thinking of ones other than awful. Let's see. Does it tell us what they are? Maybe it tells us on the next screen. Okay, the other words it could have been were amply apply a foul. And hey, we won one, which ties us up for the week. June 23rd. Could potentially start with a vowel, but I think more likely is it starts with G or P or F. A groin would probably be a pretty good guess here. Or group or fray, broil. Must be ring with a W. Drink. There are a lot of possibilities here. Yeah, so there's so many possibilities there that we should use a guess that doesn't use R because we're never going to pick the right word. think probably our best bet is loins. Oh, that's really good. Maybe I should have played ring to start with. It's ring and drink, bring and brink, um, briny. I guess I should have guessed ring. I think brink is a good play here. So then if it's drink, we'll get it. If it's bring, we'll get it. Kind of narrows it down to a few. If it's not any of those, there's probably just a couple other possibilities like ring. But let's try brink. All right. Skill, saying it's below the New York Times average. Luck, slightly above, though I think I was pretty lucky. I'm surprised that luck number is not higher. Crate cut that down to 49. Loins cut it down to 6. WordleBot would have played Guild, which it's saying is a better solution in general, maybe because the R is there and it picks up the consonant clusters with the G and the D. And then I nailed it. Let's see what the other possibilities were. Bring, briny, grind, ring, and drink. Yeah, I think that was a pretty solid choice. And then, hey, I picked up another win. We move in front for the week. Well, there's too many words that end in TE to make a guess based on that. But that's a great start. Let's make an elimination guess. Do loins again. Nice, we hit the I in the right position. Seems like the word might be smite or spite. Probably not shite. I think those are the only two. Smite might not be in the solution list, so I think spite is a better guess. So much for that theory. Skill, 93. Luck, about average. Steps, average. Crate, reduced it to just 11. Loins reduced it to 3. 3. What was the other one? Oh, sweet. Should have looked more carefully. Well, I still would have just guessed one at a time. We tied today. Crate was a better starting word than crane for this, for obvious reason that it ends in TE. With a tie today, we remain ahead 2-1 with 2 ties. June 25th. So in this situation, we don't have enough information to take a stab at a solution. There's a very high probability that the E will be in the second position, so it's going to be an EA word. I mean, I guess it could be in the first position, though the words I'm thinking of, like elate and evade, can't be correct because they can't end in E. So I think the best play here is, so if I'm reasonably confident the E's in the second position, I could play 5 other letters entirely, just to eliminate a few more, but I would still need to play a vowel, so I might as well play the E in the second position, because I doubt this word is going to have 3 vowels. I'd like to play L, N, D, and S, so maybe that should be our play. As predicted, the E was in the second position. I think there's a pretty good chance it ends in Y, so it could be beady, heady or beady. I think that's it. Let's try beady. Skill, pretty good. Luck, a little above average, and a full point below average on number of guesses, or above average. Crate cut it to just 8 solutions. Pretty good luck. Lens, quite sure why it's giving me a luck score of 25 on this, because it did cut it to 2 solutions, which my book is pretty good. Oh, it suggests leash, so it actually would have taken a stab at it. I thought it was more important to eliminate an extra letter than to take a stab at it. The other solution was heady, right? Yeah. And I beat the bot one more time. It guessed Teddy on its third guess. So with that win, I'm guaranteed to win the week. 3 wins, 1 loss, and 2 ties. June 26th. Let's do an elimination guess. Moves the R to a probable location, like first or third. I mean, I could straight up make a guess, like dirty or mirth or birth. Maybe there's just a couple too many possibilities for that. How about we make a guess like wordy? Okay, so that means R is in the first position. It's like that. Maybe rusty. Anything other than rusty that works? Rifty, rinty. I think it's rusty. Skill, pretty good. Luck, pretty high. Crate knocked it down to just 9 solutions. Wordy knocked it down to just 1. Got it. WordleBot also got it in 3. And that wraps up the week. We had a record of 3 wins, 1 loss, and 3 ties to WordleBot. Given WordleBot's perfect knowledge of the word solution list, there's no chance that I'm better at Wordle than WordleBot, but there's going to be some statistical variation depending on what starting word you use, and this week crate worked out much better than crane.